My aim was to make paintings which were visually powerful, which had a lot of impact on first viewing, but also had a depth of other events going on inside the painting. Glasgow had no impact on me whatsoever. Glasgow was just an industrial city. It was all shipyards, steel works, and art just never came into the equation. You never heard anything about art. Any excitement and ambition that I had came from looking at books showing what was then the newest American painting. The Jackson Pollocks and Rothko and Clifford Still, all these guys. And that was just a complete eye-opener and a shot in the arm. And I remember seeing a Hoffman painting when I was still at the art school that one of my friends pointed out to me, called Radiant Space. And that was just absolute knockout. You could never even have dreamt anything like that from the environment that we were in. And that's, it was definitely then that we realised that, this is where we wanted to get to. This was the ambition. The excitement of abstract painting became paramount. When I left art school, I could only think of getting away from Glasgow because it was just dead. And we made our way down to London. When we came down here, everything was very new and you were just looking in from the outside all the time. And eventually we met other artists, sculptors and painters, and we used to show at a studio workshop place over in Stockwell called the Stockwell Depot. And we used to have an annual show there. More or less everybody got to know about it. And it was from there that we got to know other people, galleries, and showed work more regularly. You had to have the impact for the painting, for it to be, certainly in my own case, to be satisfied with the paint, with what was going on. And the other smaller details round about, the bigger details which gave it a lasting effect. Starting from scratch, it was a case of making marks on the canvas with no preconceived ideas to begin with, and just gradually by building up the paint, a series of colours and marks, you would eventually cover the canvas. Then you noticed that things were beginning to happen in various areas of the canvas, and it was a case of getting these, what I would call events, to pull together to create one entity. The colour had to be the main thing in the painting. The colour relationships, how colours related to each other. The spectrum of colour goes from white right round to black. And in between that there's millions of shades of the basic colours, the primary colours, tertiary colours and all that. There's just an endless variety, limitless variety of colour. And so you're always finding out something new when you're painting. You're searching for something that's new in painting, and something which is truthful to yourself, mainly. Every day's completely different, and I never really know what I've been up to until I go into the studio first thing in the morning and I see what I was doing the day before or the week before or whenever, I have to bring out a few paintings and look at them. And, there's always one that seems to need my immediate attention. The satisfying part is having seen that and then doing something about it. And it's the doing that's the really interesting part of the painting, the part of painting. It's a continual, daily search for something. You're searching for things that really haven't been seen before in a new discovery kind of way. Just to be able to keep going. I think that's the thing for an artist. But in the course of that, there's a lot of pain, a lot of disappointment, a lot of struggle. The thing that I feel I got most out of it was just the fact that I was actually doing something that I loved doing, and continue. I was able to continue to do something that I loved doing, in spite of drawbacks over the years. I always had this thing in my head that I just wanted to keep painting.